Hi, it's Anne here, and today's video is going to be my hair care, body care, fragrance, sort of hygiene check-in video. I did one of these at the beginning of the year, which I will link below, and I promised that I would check in at the end of the year to see where things were at, where things grew, where things hopefully shrunk, but I doubt it. I feel like in a lot of categories pretty much things grew, but this is sort of a level set because I will be doing a project pan focusing on these types of products for next year. So let's get into it. Here we are with our shampoos and conditioners, and yes, this is going to look a lot more full than last year's little screenshot, which I'll pop up right now so you can see what last year's looked like. And then for this year, again, I'll just try and point out what's, or not last year, it was still this year, and it was just like in January. But I'll point out what is kind of new or different. I'll try and remember to point out what is new or different. Oh, my camera is moving. Sorry. Okay, I apologize. This is going to look a little different because I did an entire reset of everything. I sort of flipped sides and moved the camera around, all sorts of things. And yeah, so it'll look a little different here. But yeah, these are all my shampoos and conditioners. These two are almost empty. They're like, probably I'd say like around here down. So one's the Dove. I don't really like this Dove Strength and Fullness Boost. Then this is the regular Dove Moisture. This is brand new, haven't opened it yet. Pantene Color Shine. This is my big daddy that I'm still working on, that I will probably have for the rest of my life. Actually, it is getting down. We're getting pretty low on this, which actually makes me really sad because it is like my favorite conditioner. This is the one that I just purchased from Bath & Body Works in Gingham Glow. And then here's all sort of like my smaller stuff. So these two are shampoos. This is a sample from Kerastase. This is from Lush. Don't remember the actual product name, but if you saw in my last video, this will definitely look a lot smaller. There's clearly not a lot left in there. It's almost done. I did pick up two little sets of minis here from Vegamore and Moroccan Oil. And then this is from sort of some hair care thing, but I still just use the conditioner as a conditioner. I do finish them out. And then I did finish the shampoo that went with this, but this is the conditioner from this Earth Safe little mini set that I got from a beauty box a couple of years ago. So I will be sort of vlogging all of this now. I wasn't doing that in my last video. I am going to log everything now so I can keep better track of this, but I feel like this is mostly in control. It does look like more than last year, or I keep saying last year. If I keep saying that, I apologize. When I did the first intro of this, but like I said, like these are almost done, and these are all little things. So I'm not super worried about how my shampoo and conditioner collection is shaping up at the moment. This category is what I call like hair treatments, hair things that are not shampoo and conditioner and not like hairspray or what do you call it, dry shampoo. This is kind of all the other things for hair. And I'll throw up the picture from the last time that I did this. It's not going to look very different at all because I've not finished anything in this category and I've added to it. But in some ways, it's not major. So the R&Co Zipper Multitasking Styling Lotion, I haven't even cracked this open yet. I haven't even touched it. The coconut milk, this is like the hair oil that I use. I have not used this as much as I normally have. It has gone down, but not a whole lot. This was in the shampoo conditioner grouping last time I did this, but it's a detangler. It's not really a conditioner, but I don't know how well you can see on camera, but it's like, it's right at the bottom. I don't think it's really showing up on camera, but it's right, I guess way, I hold it upright. It's right about there. Yeah, you can see it right there. So this might even be done in my December empties. That might be a stretch, but January empties for sure. That will be done. This is a mousse that I think I've maybe used once since my last update. This is a new addition, the Vegamore hair serum. Also the Moroccan Oil is the new addition. The Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Heat Styling Spray. This again is almost done. Okay, I'm not sure you could hear that. Probably don't hear a whole lot because that one's almost done. So again, something I'm trying to finish out in December. This hasn't had a whole lot of usage. Oh, I think I'm missing something. I am missing something. Maybe I finished it. I'm not sure where it is, but I know that there is a hairspray thing like this, a texturizing spray from Way that I have. If I find it, I'll throw it in with the hairspray stuff. But yeah, this is something I just don't really know how to use. It says texturized volume, refreshes. I don't know. I really have never quite figured this out. This guy is going to go in a project pan for next year. If I use it, awesome. If I decide like it's not working, it's going to get decluttered. It's so old. It's this Shine Mist from the Life brand. This I had last year. I don't know if I included it or where I included it. I might have just like thrown it at some point in samples. It's this anti-frizz hair sheet. I should have been using this multiple times already because it's been so cold and it's been so frizzy. I don't know if this is good for like static frizz or like summer frizz. It just hangs around. It's probably like not even useful anymore because I don't know what to do with it. The sea salt spray I used a few times this year. My Olaplex number 3, again, I've used a few times. Then we have an overnight perfector, which is really hard for me to use because, like I said, I usually wash my hair at night, so it's kind of an awkward product for me to use. Still have this little prime extender from Living Proof to use, and then this guy, again, I haven't really used it because I haven't really been dyeing my hair blonde lately, so it just kind of hangs around, and every once in a while I use it, but it's kind of not really useful for the way I wear my hair now. So I'm just gonna have to figure out, I'm just gonna maybe, bite the bullet and just have to use it just to finish it. So yeah, a lot of these items are tricky for me to use. I find this the hardest category of product for me to finish up. So we're gonna definitely see a couple of these things in my project for next year. This is the hairsprays and dry shampoo category, and yes, this is a lot more than what I had before, but let me explain. So I think this is exactly the same in terms of hairspray. This one, I think is the same one. It's about half full. These ones I barely touch, so again, I'm gonna maybe just throw these in a project and start using them. And then again, these are all my dry shampoos. This one I don't really use. I'm gonna just have to throw it in a project because I keep saying I want to keep it for like travel. I just don't. These two I bought. These 3 were like free. They were gifted to me. They were freebies on the street, literally. Well, I don't know if they were on the street, but they were freebies that I got. So I didn't actually buy these ones. This one is also almost done. I might not be able to finish this one. The like sprayer is going funky on it, and it's kind of starting to splurt in like awkward ways, and it's kind of being messy. So I'm not 100% sure I can fully finish this one, but I'd say it's probably like somewhere down here. Like, yeah, there's not a lot left in that one. So that one's almost done. So again, not worried about this because I do use them fairly regularly. How much is in this one? Yeah, like, so far I only have 1 trip booked for next year. I don't know. We'll wait on this one. If I use it for that trip, great. If I don't, it will come into this project too. It'll come into a project, or I'll just use it on the side, but I have to make sure that I do want to finish that one out. I know I always say saving it for a special occasion, as we do, and there is no special occasion. Life is the special occasion, so I've got to use that up. This is what I call the hair dyeing category, and again, I'll pop up the picture that I took at the beginning of the year. This is like similar but different. Yes, this is a shampoo and conditioner, but this is like a no yellow shampoo that you use to like tone your hair. I don't use it regularly, so that's why I don't have it with the shampoos, because it's not just like a regular shampoo. There's a hair, and then again, this conditioner is what I use to like mix with the colors. This is developer, so when I'm using toner. And then the 2 dyes that I currently still have is the Purple AF from Arctic Fox and this Indigo Blue from the brand Adore. So yeah, well under control in this category. Finally. And just like my last video, I forgot to include this guy with my dry shampoos. I keep saying it's almost done, but then I get a surprise like poof of powder and I'm like, oh, I guess it's not almost done. But again, another item that's going into a project because I would just like to finish this up. It's old. I don't know, do they still sell this? Because I like this mini. Like, again, it's a good idea, but I just don't really use it, to be honest. But maybe if I had like a full one, I'd be more inclined to take it traveling. I'm afraid to take this traveling and I run out. I realize there really isn't that much in it, and that would really suck. Alright, this is sort of the facial cleanser moisturizer section, and it's not wildly different than my previous update. A couple of new additions. So 2 makeup removers, so that's my like cleansing oil, and then makeup remover pads. This is, I think, a new package since last time. My favorite facial cleanser, and then I have a second one in the Clean Clear. This is from H2O, and it's a facial soap, but I will be honest, I don't know if I'll use this on my face or not. Then I have the exfoliating powder from Good Molecules. And then I decided to include this, the Clinique Moisture Surge Face Spray. I could have put that in with like my serums and other facial care stuff, but I feel like this is basically like a moisturizer in liquid form. So that's why I put it here. Then we have the La Roche-Posay Cicablast Balm B5 Plus. And then, yeah, my 2 face moisturizers that I use like morning and night, the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion and the Kiehl's Creme Ultra. Is that French? Yes, Ultra Creme Facial Cream. So yeah, not too upset about this. I think this is a fairly well in control category for me. Here is my like facial serum, correctors, all the like actives and things like that for your face. Again, fairly similar to what I introduced. A few things have left, a few things have come. There are things in here. Oh, I am missing one. Let me go grab it. I was missing this facial oil from Good Molecules. So yeah, what I was saying was there's stuff in here that I would definitely like to finish out. So I have been working on some things to do that. So particularly this squalane oil, because I have 2 of them. I do want to finish that one out. This niacinamide serum is getting close to being finished. I'm missing another serum. Where is it? Oh no, there it is. The Ordinary one right there. So yeah, these are still in boxes because they're new and I haven't opened them. Same with this, which is terrible because I bought this a year ago. And I decided to open this first, which was kind of dumb. I should have opened this before this. But here we are. These 3 things are facial masks. So this one's almost done. I think this will be done end of December. This one, not sure if it'll be December, but definitely January. So again, pretty happy about that. Would like to finish those. I have 2 retinol eye creams. I don't know how that happened. And I also have this retinol cream that is older, but I just need to finish it out. So yeah, a lot of this will be finished. Like this is getting close to being done, but I repurchased this. Like this is a repurchase item for me. Same with toner. I do repurchase toner, so there'll always kind of be a toner. But this is a little much. Like there's definitely too much here because like I already have overlap. Like I have 3 different eye concentrate things, and I also have the Gold Bond moisturizer that I've been kind of using as that as well, like testing out. So I didn't include it here because that's not really the main purpose of it. So but it might end up coming in here too, the Gold Bond cream. But anyway, yeah, there's stuff like this. I need to finish this. This is terrible, by the way. If you see this, don't buy it. It actually will like make your skin feel worse. Just don't buy it. It's the Clinical Works Dewy Glow Brightening Face Mist. Yeah, there's no dewy. There is no dewy whatsoever. I don't know what they're talking about. So yeah, a few things here that I definitely want to put in a project for next year and have them finished. I'll be really happy if they're no longer here when I do the next update. This is my body wash category, and while it might look like a lot more, it actually is very similar to what I had at the beginning of the year. So again, I'll throw up what I had at the beginning of the year. And the biggest difference you'll notice is like I only had 3 of these Bath & Body Works at the beginning of the year, but this one is almost done. Like literally it's going to be done. It's definitely going to be done by the end of December. And this one is like half done, I would say. So not too big of a deal. And I did finish up a mini here as well. I did finish up some of these. This was in, again, I actually had 2 packs of this. I think I only showed 1 in the video from last year. Oh, I guess I should separate these out. So these are, once I finish these things up, this is what I will go back to. These are my favorite sort of everyday body wash, quick when I'm in a rush type thing. And then I have the 2 moisturizing body washes. This one's currently in my shower, and then I have the Coco Shea one, again, all from Bath & Body Works. So a lot of Bath & Body Works in this category, for sure. This is my scrubs and tanning collection, and it's not going to look wildly different than I had in the last update. So again, I'll throw that up on screen so you can kind of see The scrubs are almost identical. I did declutter one and finish one. And then again, these are my tanning things. I did finish one. This is it's this gel bronzer. So it's not it doesn't actually tan your skin. It's just like an overlay, like a bronzy moisturizer kind of thing. But it doesn't really dry down either. So it's like kind of a gamble to use this product. So I don't know. This is going to be a use it or lose it. I might have said that in my update, like at the beginning of the year. But I didn't really think about this. I kind of forgot about it entirely. So I want to put it in a project to either use it or lose it. Like I just want to give it a fair shot before I decide that it's time to go. And then again, the Isle of Paradise, like this is my favorite product ever, the self-tanning drops, because I don't like to get a tan on my face. I try and keep my face, SPF covered up, especially not even just for like skin wrinkles. I have grown into an era of where my face is like allergic to the sun, and it breaks out, like it gets a rash. So this has been a savior to help balance my face with my body. I'm not the best at using it and being updated with it, but and yeah, from scrub perspective, this one's almost done. This one's like halfway done. I've talked about I'm not a big scrub person, so I did buy those Italy towels or South Korean towels, whatever you want to call them. Something was wet on here, and I will probably keep one kind of scrub around, and that for me is a max. Maybe two if I want to have like a spring, summer, and a fall, winter scent, if that makes sense. But yeah, this area for me is fairly well in control. I am like terrified of finishing this because I want to repurchase it, but it's expensive, and I really like this watermelon version one. So I'm like going to be super sad when I finish this because it's going to cost me, it's expensive to replace this. Maybe I can use points at some point, or if I could, points at some point, or if I can catch it at like Winners or Marshalls. That's where I bought it the first time. I will definitely pick it up if I see it. This is my body moisturizing collection, and again, I will throw up what I had at the beginning of the year compared to now. And yes, this looks like a lot, but in my defense, I just stocked up. So this is kind of like upper limit. We're kind of at the top here, and there's a couple things here that are almost done anyway. So this is something I definitely want to finish out by the end of next year. I did pick up 2 new body creams. This one hasn't been opened yet. This is the one that I'm currently working on. I'd say it's like 2/3 to 3/4 full. This one's almost done, but I'm kind of holding off because it's a summer scent, so I don't really want to use it right now. I did throw this in this category, the Gold Bond Age Renew, but at this moment I've been using it like on my neck and around my eyes, which again, not sure if that's safe, but I'm doing it anyway. I don't know where I included this last year. I couldn't see it in any videos that I've quickly scanned through, but I use this like on my feet, my elbows, my knees, when things are just getting really dry. I have used it on my face as well. This I had in like a other category. This is a essential oil thing from Bath and Body Works, and I don't know how well you can see. You can kind of see it's like halfway done. It was full at the beginning of the year. I'd say we're maybe 2/3 of the way done, not quite halfway. So this is another Target item for me that I would like to finish out before the end of the year. Oops, it's a little slippy because it's a little oily. My 2 body butters. This one is close to being done. I'm more than halfway done on this one, so I haven't opened this one yet, and that's why I didn't buy a 3rd one. And then again, all of my body lotions, but like this one's almost done, so I need to finish that one out. And this one's like, I don't know, more than half, or about halfway done. It just looks a little funky because it's been on its side here. And then yeah, these 3 are full, so it's not too bad. Like I feel okay with this. So this is awkward. My battery died on me, and so I reset the battery, and I thought my mic setting was too high because it has like a amplifier, and I set it lower, but I actually turned it off. So this whole section I am missing my audio. So we're just going to do a little voiceover here. I will throw up the photo of the miscellaneous items as well as the sample items from my update at the beginning of this year. A lot of this stuff, so I'm just trying to point out the things that I have. Like I have those pimple patches. I still have this stupid Merit stick that I just can't bring myself to throw out because there's so little left on it now. I have been using it on and off, just like on my legs or on my arms or my chest for a little bit of shine. So I'm determined to finish that in 2025. I did miss a couple things like a hairspray and this other hair thing that from Batiste that I still don't know how to use. I did finish one, but I really just like put it in my hair to put it in my hair. And then I goofed on the hairsprays I mentioned earlier. One of the hairsprays was actually a heat spray. These are 2 eyebrow serums, or well, one's an eyelash serum, one's an eyebrow and eyelash serum. I don't know what's left in those. I need to figure those out. These are all my hand creams, including the one that's almost done. And yeah, a few little things here. Here's an eye cream. I knew when I was filming the like eye stuff and face serums and stuff, I was like, I know I'm missing something. This was what I was missing, the Good Molecules eye cream. A few other things here that are probably easy to finish out. I have that bio oil that I need to just finish out. I was using it on my eyebrow scar. The healthy feet thing that I have down at the bottom there, that is fairly close to being done. Oh, look, there I am picking up. Oh, I am going to show you too. So it's even less than that now because I've used it since filming this. So I believe that'll be done by end of December. But yeah, like the bio oil thing, like, come on, girl, like, just finish it. Why is that still around? And yeah, these are all my samples. A few of them I'm just like these ones that I'm holding, I'm like, I don't even know what they are, which has been a challenge. I think they're moisturizers. I think 2 are moisturizers and 1 is a body oil and 1 might be a cleanser. I'm not sure. I have to like research those. That's why those have been hanging around because I just need to finish them out. But I still have a bunch of Kiehl's ones that I haven't used. I have that like beard lube thing from Jack Black, which I'm just going to use as like they call it beard lube. It's just shaving cream or shaving gel. And then a few other things here. Oh, and I am missing I'm missing the samples, I think, that I got recently in my Shoppers Drug Mart order. I don't see them here, at least while I'm looking at this. So, but I'm pretty happy with the samples. I feel like I've done a really good job at knocking those back, and it won't take much longer to finish out what I have here. 2 final things that I forgot that were in the sort of other category. I do have the New Face Gel Primer, and I bought this aloe vera gel to kind of use instead of the gel primer. It didn't really work very well, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I think I'm going to put it in a project just to try and like finish it up somehow. Maybe I'll take it, like I think I said this at the beginning, like, I'd take it up to my family home because I'm out in the sun more up there. Maybe that would be a nicer place to use it. I'm not really sure yet. I will be 100% honest. I've barely used my New Face device this year. It's just a product that I just have kind of gotten out of using. I've seen kind of some like things about people saying like your skin over time not being great, like people saying I forget what is it, if it's their jowls. There were some where people saying they were getting like stuff is just not working right, and it kind of got me nervous, and I feel like I need to do a deeper dive in terms of this device and see if it's still good for me. I have been seeing a lot of talk about red light, and I'm really intrigued by getting a red light device in the next year or so, because I think that might be I think a prime candidate by my age to be getting into a red light device. So yeah, these are sort of 2 other random items that I have. So I think I've just been filming without audio. So I'm filming with my Sony camera, and unfortunately on screen on my computer I can't see if the volume is working, but I can see it if I do look at the back of my camera. I think when my battery died, it goofed up and maybe turned off the mic by accident, so I'm not sure how many sections I'm gonna have to do like a voiceover. So I apologize for that because the audio will be different for those voiceovers, which is a pain in the butt. But anyway, here we are with part 1 of 2 for fragrance, which my video at the beginning of the year, I only had 1 section for fragrance, so that is kind of telling that this has grown a little out of control, particularly the large ones. So I did buy 4 new large ones this year, and as much as I love these, I don't go through them very fast, so I have to like slow my roll on them a little bit in terms of purchasing them and figure out how do I use up the ones that I don't really like, but at the same time it's like I like most of these, almost all of them. The only one I'm eyeing that I don't really like is this one, and this one's like second least favorite, because these 2 are 2 that I got in like a kit. Like I didn't purposely seek them out, and they're just not a favorite fragrance of mine. So this is definitely going to go in a project for next year. I want to finish this up. It's going to be super hard for me to do, but I'll be honest, it'll probably just be a room spray at some point to just try and finish this out. I'm also eyeing to finish these two. You can see they're in the old packaging, so it would be nice to get these two out. There are scents that come back in and out, like especially this one, the Key West one, the coconut water and melon, and then this is Fiji Sunshine Guavatini. So I'm not too worried about like being able to pick them up again. And yeah, like I love so many of these that I don't really want to finish them out. But there's also other fragrances that I do want to buy. Like I was actually looking to buy, I was going to buy the full-size Snowflakes and Cashmere, but I ended up not doing it because I was like, girl, you got to finish this little guy before you buy the big one. So yeah, I do have 9 full-size and 9 mini, and I'll just quickly go through what they are. We have Beach Nights, we have Warm Vanilla Sugar, we have If You Musk, Vanilla Romance, At the Beach, Tahiti Island Dream, Gingham, Dream Bright, Coffee and Whiskey, Vanilla Bean Noel, Sweet Whiskey, Love Always Wins, Fresh Getaway, Snowflakes and Cashmere, Warm Vanilla Sugar, Summer Melody, Key West, and Fiji. So yeah, these are all of my fine fragrance mists from Bath & Body Works, and then we will get into the rest of my fragrances and fragrance samples. And that will be it for this video. And here's our final category of fragrances. So these are like big girl fragrances and samples. So like I call these my big girl. These are my big girl fragrances because they're like real ones, which I don't really have. I actually really only have 2 super, well, these are also very expensive too, but they're the minis. But if I had the full sizes are super expensive. I do have 2 dupes here from Dossier, the Powdery Coconut and Aquatic Vanilla. I will admit I have kind of not used them as much as I have wanted to this year. They're very summer scents, and I spent a lot of time not here in the summer. And when I'm back home, I don't wear a lot of fragrance back home, particularly because mosquitoes. So I felt like I didn't get a lot of use out of these. This is Marc Jacobs Daisy Love. I do want to, part of me wants to put this in a project. The packaging, unfortunately, I now know why this was like, it was in a beauty box. So obviously something went wrong with the packaging on this. I don't know how well you can see that. I think it's all peeling. I don't know if the whole thing's gonna peel off. Maybe I should just try and peel it off. It's something that I use again only in the springtime. And then this one is DKNY Be Delicious. I don't use this anymore. I bought that in 2005 when I went to New York with my mom, but I have seen it pop up in like Winners and Marshalls recently. So I'm contemplating buying a new version and just kind of putting this away as a keepsake. It still smells fine. Actually, I did spray it after the last time I did this video, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good. And then this is Sunflowers, which is it's supposed to be a duplicate of Calvin Klein Escape for a Woman. I don't know about that. Another fragrance that I did find at Winners and Marshalls, but I'm like, how old is this? Because that's been discontinued for a while. Although I don't know if it was Escape for Men or Escape for a Woman. I can't remember now that I'd seen it then. If I still have the screenshot, like I did try and take a picture of it, I'll throw it up. I mean, that was months ago. Of course, I have my lovely Kayali's right here, and then this one as well. So you can see this one. This is the one that survived the Great Fall. It's all cracked. You can see that one. That one, I don't know how well I can show. It's almost done. Almost done there. This is Replica Beach Walk. Then I have the Vanilla Romance and Gingham Gold. These are the 3, was it Laura Mercier? Is that the brand that I bought? Yeah, the 3 Laura Mercier that I bought. These 2 are Milk. This one's Book, or sorry, Milk. They're both commodity. This one's Book that I bought, and then this one is the Expressive Milk. It's actually only a sample, but it's a pretty sizable one. Then I have these 4 Sand and Fogs that I wasn't super impressed by the Sand and Fog, to be honest. I forgot about these clean ones. I've been trying to like pull them out. Particularly, I love Clean Skin. It's a great pairing, layering one. The cotton one's nice to layer as well. It can get a bit intense. And then these were the other Sand and Fog ones that I picked up. Malibu Beach, Coconut Sandalwood, and what's the name on this one? Shoreline. And then the rest of these are samples. So this is one I have been working on, Amazing Grace. I wish I liked this scent because I see it often. And I'm just like, I'm not really into it. So I'm just trying to finish it up. We have the Nest Madagascar Vanilla, which I did have a travel size of that died. This one, I don't even know what it smells like. It's the Lise Wattier. These ones, when I was pulling this out, it dawned on me. So these were free samples that I got from like on the street. Again, Toronto. People sometimes just hand out stuff. These are Sauvage by Dior. I'm pretty sure this is Johnny Depp. I just thought it was fragrance. I didn't realize that these things were attached on the outside. And this is like a facial cleanser and mask and a, what is this, moisturizer for face and beard. So I'm going to cut those off and put those with my samples and then keep these. I don't know what this smells like. I don't know if I like it or not on me, but we're going to try it on me because I don't know. No one in my family really is into fragrance, except for my one brother is a bit, but I don't even know if he would like this. I have the Dolce by Rosie Jane, Marc Jacobs Oh So Intense, Marc Jacob Perfect, Floral Street. This is like a perfume oil from Nuxe, so that's why it's here. I have 2 of these Wonderstruck from Taylor Swift that are so old. But again, they were something that my mom gave me, again, giving them out on the street in Toronto when that released. And my mom grabbed like 6 of them and gave me them. This one is Vanilla Vibes, which I think is, what is it? Juliet Has a Gun, I think. That's what this one is. And this is a Sud Pacific Vanilla something or other. Vanilla Cocoa, which is, it's okay, but it's not what I thought it would be. So yeah, I gotta work on some of these smaller ones, some of these samples, get them moving along. But overall, this actually isn't too bad. At one point I definitely had, like, I feel like the perfume samples. Oh, I am missing the newest 2 that I got. The Billie Eilish one and the Burberry one, which does smell really good, although it was on that sweatshirt and I was doing laundry and I grabbed it, and the day later, it's like, oh, that's too much. So I'm wondering what I smelled like all day for the rest of the day when I had that on. But I did like it when I sprayed it on. So that is it. I can't remember. Let me check my video. What did I do? What did I do last year? Did I give numbers for anything? I don't think I did. No, I didn't actually, I don't think, give numbers. I'm not sure if I will do numbers for this video, but I am going to, like I said, log all of this, which is going to take me a lot of time. I'll probably get the video posted before I actually even do that properly. Because like I said, I do want to, I don't know how well you can see me in that. This is very reflective. I can see myself. I can see myself. Oh yeah, there we are. I just noticed that. That's funny. Let's just do that so I don't have to look at myself. Anyway, yeah, I do want to track this, and some of these products you will see coming up in a future project pan. I will be doing a separate beauty project pan outside of makeup. I felt like that works better for me to keep things a little bit separate, keep things smaller, keep my projects a little more manageable instead of a giant project combining makeup and beauty items. So that is it for my inventory for my hair care, my skin care, my body care, and my fragrance. If you like this video, feel free to give a little thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.